and welcome to today's video. So today I'm here to show you how to make a really easy 6-ingredient soft-baked oatmeal cookies. So these are really tasty. Everybody here always loves them. Very simple to make, and they only require 6 ingredients, which most people usually have at home. I do anyways. So here in front of you is the things that you'll need for today's recipe. So I have some eggs here, which you'll need. I got these from Sobeys. You can get them obviously wherever. You'll just need a little tiny bit of vanilla. That is optional. You don't have to put that in, so you can even make these even easier. So if you don't have the vanilla, you don't need to put them in. You'll obviously need some oats to make oatmeal cookies, so we have them. In this container down below, I have just some all-purpose flour, so you'll need some of that. You will also need sugar. You can use regular white sugar if you would like, but to make these a little bit healthier, a little bit better tasting, brown sugar is usually a better option. Preferably darker brown sugar, but the lighter brown sugar will do fine. You'll also need some butter. I actually just use the I can't believe it's not butter. It works just fine in this recipe for me. It tends to be a little bit healthier for you, and it does the same thing. So this is exactly what you'll need to make this recipe. So I will be back in just a minute to show you how to put this together. Alright everyone, so I'm back. I just have everything all pre-measured out just for video purposes, just to kind of save the time. So I pre-melted the butter here. I have the oats, 1 egg, which you'll need, the vanilla, you only need a little bit of that, as well as your flour, your sugar, and then just a large mixing bowl here. So I will link the exact amounts down below so you guys know exactly what you're going to need. So the next part is pretty easy. So you basically just need to go ahead and pour all your ingredients in. So I always like to just go ahead and pour my oats in first. And then, as I said, I pre-soften the butter here, so you can just go ahead and pour that in there as well. Then we have your brown sugar, your flour, and then we just need your egg, which you can go ahead and crack off the side of your stove there and just put that in. There's just a little bit of extra butter around the edges here, so I'm just going to go ahead and scrape that out to make sure we're not missing any. And then for the vanilla, you just need about a half to a full tablespoon of vanilla. So then you're just going to go ahead and you're going to mix all the ingredients here until they're well blended. So once I have that all blended, I will be back to show you the finished product here. Alright everyone, so once you have your batter all mixed up for your cookies, it should look something like this. So it is relatively firm, it shouldn't like fall over or anything like that. So it looks just similar like this, and you can really do this any way you want, how to put it on your pan. I use like a large pizza pan with the little holes in it there that you can see. But you can use like a cookie pan or whatever you have at home to use. So then when I do this, I just use my hands, and I just take a bit of dough just like that, and I just kind of squish it up in my hand like that, and then I just kind of press it on the pan like that. So I'll go ahead and I'll just take another bit of dough and I just kind of squish it around in my hand, make a little ball, and then I go ahead and I push that. So I will be back and I'll show you what it looks like once I have these all finished. Alright guys, so I have all the oatmeal cookies done here. So this is what this should look like. Depending on how big or how small you make the cookies, they should get anywhere from roughly about 10 to 15 cookies. Again, just depending on how big you make them. I make them fairly big because, you know, that way then people don't have to grab 2 or 3 of them at a time. You can just take one, so they make them fairly big. So they just a little bit closer, they look like this. Now you can always go ahead and you can put chocolate chips or raisins or anything inside that you might like, just to kind of make them taste a little bit better. So then you're just going to go ahead and you're going to pop them in the oven just like that, and you're going to leave them in there on 350 for roughly anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes roughly, just depending on how your stove is. So I will be back when the cookies are finished. Alright guys, so there are your cookies all finished. So they will look something like that once you take them out of the oven. I usually just have to leave them there for a little while to cool first, so just so you can see kind of what these look like. Just when you flip it over here, probably slightly still hot, but just a nice light golden brown like this. So they're really soft, nice and thick cookies, and really soft, and they taste really good. So optionally, you can also put raisins or chocolate chips in here, as I said before, so if you're up to that kind of thing, you can do that. But yeah, this is basically what the finished product looks like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!